Are you a webmaster with tons of content and you struggle to see like what's doing well, what's doing worse, what's gone up, what's gone down? Well, don't worry, there's been many people in the same situation as you, and I'm here to help solve that for you. So if we just jump into this screen now. So this is the article Fiesta Google Analytics page, like pretty good. Everything's quite weekly. You can see it's gone down a bit, up a bit. It's just seasonality. That's what happens. The weekends we tend to get less traffic, and midweek we tend to get more traffic. That's because we are a blog that helps people with their work. Like they need to work on their website, so we see more traffic then. It's all pretty standard stuff. But obviously we've got a lot of pages. Like how do we know what's gone well, what's gone bad? Because stuff goes up and down all the time, right? And ultimately we want to be looking to optimize the pages that are performing less good, because we obviously put a lot of time into that page. And if we've lost rankings, then someone else has done better than us. How do we come in and do that better? So if you go to your search console, and then under this date thing, we'll click compare. And then let's compare the last 3 months to the previous 3 month period. And that's quite a good thing to look at, because 3 months is around the sort of time that you'll see changes in an SEO. So I can see here that our line's up. It's doing pretty well. Like towards the end of the month could be slightly nicer, but it's seasonality, stuff moves. I can see that our total impressions are up like 50%. Our click-through rate's up. Our position's up. Our clicks have almost doubled. Like, I'm very happy with that. It's not a problem at all. For the sake of this, we're going to look at position now. So again, I can see that our position was up at the start of the month, down a little bit towards the end of the month. So I want to work on that. I want to see what's changed. And the thing that I'm most interested in is pages. So I don't care about the keywords, I care about the pages. And actually, we're going to apply it. Well, we're going to sort descending by the position difference, and that will tell us what's lost the most positions. So actually, although this is saying it's lost, it's not actually lost, because it started off on 0. And so you can't, the position difference is 106, but actually when you came from 0, it's not that exciting. So if you see this little icon here, filter rows, we can do position previous 3 months and where it was not 0. So if it was 0 before, that meant it was unranking. Whereas now I'm only looking at things that have gone from position 11 to position 74. Like that's really bad. That means I've dropped 63 results on that particular page. And you notice it's 3 simple tips. So that relates to the helpful content update that they've done recently, where they don't like things that are simple tips. They like things that are aimed at people, not listicles. They seem to be downplaying those. Whereas if we would do the other way, I can see that I need to eliminate the zeros, but like best AI copywriter, gone up by 85 ranks. Like brilliant. We're now very close to page 1. That one there, I'm on rank 6. Like these are really great improvements. But for right now, what we're doing, we're looking at this page has got the potential to be in rank 11. Like at some point, it's rank 11. So let's see if I can see on here. Yeah, so it was sitting really comfortably here. And then I'm not sure what happened on the 30th of the 5th. But something changed and it just dropped out of favor with Google. So what I can now do is I can take this page, go there. I'm not going to do it on this video for the sake of it, but I can then prioritize getting an AI writer, a real writer, whatever writer it might be. It's lost my filters. That was really helpful with it. Not equal 0. I can prioritize like these pages, like that one. Absolutely, I should be focusing on. It was in rank 2 and it's now rank 54. Rank 2, like if we put on impressions, would have been worth an absolute shed load. So for this particular page, it's 50 to 1, so I'm less fussed. But you can do the same thing for impressions, right? So I'm doing position right now. You could do the same thing with impression difference, and I could go that my token calculator, that's gone up. So I actually want this one that's gone down, SEO tools. I prefer to do rank because like impressions are really good. I do a combination, but the thing that's interesting to me is this was this was ranking to begin with, and it's gone down, and it's got the potential to be there. And the more things that I get on page one, the happier I am because I can get extra keywords in this thing. So right now, this page is indexed for only four keywords. Sorry, one doesn't really count. But actually, I would really like to be indexed for more keywords, right? It makes sense to me to really try and optimize everything I can. I hate how this loses the filter every time. That's very annoying. Previous 3 months equals 0. But by doing this, you can take a site that's absolutely huge, and previously, like the graph looks relatively flat, right? It doesn't look like anything's changed. But actually, all of these have lost significant rankings. So there's 10 just on this page that have lost like at least 40 in their rankings. And I can go to those and I can prioritize those as the ones that I want to update first because they were ranking well. And if I've dropped 63 positions, that means there's 63 websites that are now doing better than me. So those keywords are obviously worth ranking for, else there wouldn't be 63 people jumping in front of me. So this is what we need to do. Obviously, like apply some common sense. So if you had an article about COVID and it's not as busy anymore, like just because COVID's relatively gone now. So some seasonality plays effect in it. And as you can see, there's some seasonality to these metrics. But prioritize your content. Like don't just jump in there and be like, oh, the stuff's going well, or like my overall line is going up. Cool, your overall line's going up, but what about the individual bits within it? There's many more things we can do to split the data, and all of this is with free tools. Like I haven't used anything like Ahrefs or like some $500 a month tool. I've just used Google Search Console. It's there, you've got it. Like you've connected your site to it. I know you have. Just click in there, click through some of the options, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. And then for rewriting the content, stick in ChatGPT, use an amazing tool like Article Fiesta, do whatever you want. But ultimately, you can rank higher, you know how to do it, you know what content you should prioritize, and get going. I'll catch you in the next one.